Hey there! Did you click on this video to gain life-changing insights from Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, or Bill Gates? Welcome to Luxury Sensei. Today we're going to talk about 5 billionaire habits that will make you a billionaire too. But we will warn you right from the start. This video will change your way of thinking. You can learn amazing life lessons from billionaire entrepreneurs, but most people remember the wrong lessons. Still, you can find the roots in what it takes to become a prosperous entrepreneur from billionaire stories. But come on, will you actually wake up at 4 a.m. every day just because Casey Neistat told you that's what billionaires do? Don't worry, we'll give you some valuable lessons that you can learn from billionaires, but they won't be the ones you were expecting. And we can guarantee, if you make it to the end of the video, you'll have practical tools, insights, and strategies you can use to start or develop your business and income. It's always about luck and hard work. As an example, let's take a look at Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. Both had the advantage of luck and timing, and don't argue with that. Had they been just a bit younger or older, it would be a whole different story. Gates happened to attend one of only a few schools in the country with a computer lab. The licensing deal with DOS that he used to create his Microsoft empire is the type of contract so rare and lucrative that there won't be one like it again. Jeff Bezos got a $300,000 loan from his parents to start Amazon. Probably, without that startup capital, he wouldn't have a chance to get the business off the ground. Many think of Bezos as a lucky devil for getting that startup money. Still, most of us wouldn't have turned $300,000 into a trillion-dollar company. The point isn't to admire or hate Bezos, Gates, or any other billionaires. The point is to learn the combination of luck, skill, and hard work to become successful. Each variable contributes, but you'll often find a job as a constant. But don't forget about hard work. Crazy hard work. Gates notably famously said he locked himself in an office for a whole decade to build Microsoft. Amazon is 26 years old. Most billionaires, even though lucky, work furiously hard to get where they are. Do you still want to be a billionaire? Do you have sociopathic levels of ambition? If you do, let's continue. Don't be a billionaire's copycat. Study billionaires. Everyone knew that Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day because he wanted to free his mind for essential business tasks. Mark Zuckerberg does something similar. But remember, if you wear the same outfit every day, you'll look like SpongeBob. Almost every billionaire reads a lot, but reading only doesn't make you a billionaire. Elon Musk's morning habits don't matter. What matters is his sociopathic ambition, voracious curiosity, and ability to dream insanely big and execute his ideas. You can't copy that. It's great to be a fan of routines and habits, but understand that these tools are a means to an end. Watching videos about the habits and routines of billionaires distracts you. It keeps you from doing the hard work it takes to succeed at a business or at anything, really. Well, not this video in particular, but you got the point. No habit will teach you the crossing between your skills and what the market wants. Habits like reading can and will raise creativity and ideas, but only if you use them for some goal. Don't make reading your job. Studying billionaires can be helpful, but instead of blindly copying what they do, analyze why they do what they do, and use those acumens to help you implement your unique ideas. Warren Buffett doesn't spend 8 hours a day reading. He's trying to learn the world in as much depth as possible to make creative investing decisions. Read to gain better recognition of the world to help you grow your business. Steve Jobs had a demand for his mental capital so high that wearing the same clothes did make sense. Use that acumen on a smaller goal and use it properly. For example, outsource tasks so you can focus on the critical parts of your business. Huge ideas and outcomes. Don't look at the final outcome. Concentrate on the process of reaching that outcome. Most of these billionaires we talk about didn't have insane goals to start with. Facebook was a way to organize information about students at one college. Instagram started as an address book app. Google began with the intent to organize academic papers. If you are totally new at your business or don't even have a business, your goal should be small. Figure out what the market wants. Put together a product. Get the first customer. Begin with your first $1,000 month. Then the next step will be $50,000 in a year. Get world domination in the long run by not shooting for it at all to begin with. The value in the game billionaires play. Warren Buffett became a billionaire at age 56. He began investing at 11. Yes, he made smart decisions and placed intelligent bets, but principally, he waited and let aggregation do the work. Most of the billionaires you recognize took decades to achieve those billions. Do you already see what lesson you can draw from these billionaires without the goal of becoming one? The gradual and persistent effort almost unavoidably equals massive results on a long enough time scale. If you invested a bit of money away in index funds once per month, eventually you'd become a millionaire. Not so entertaining, but guaranteed. Now imagine giving an hour a day on your side business, working at your job and saving your money in investments. Then assume being able to quit your job a few years later and save your money in investments. Finally, imagine growing and mounting your business over a couple of years, investing your money, and expanding your investments. One day, you wake up rich. You wake up with a method that sets you up for life without requiring you to become some trailblazing entrepreneur. You can build your way to a beautiful life slowly with the power of compounding. Increase your money, your skills, and the value of your relationships. Work hard for 5 years to completely transform your life. Yes, it takes about a decade to become wealthy. If you are 30, you have a decade of work to a life of complete freedom at 40 plus. If you're older, don't waste your time anymore, and you still have time. You feel like it's going to take a century, but it won't. You simply have to start. The final lesson to learn from the ultra-rich. What if you don't want to become a billionaire? Stop dreaming about it. Grow a large enough business, and you'll get continuously sued, have to speak at congressional hearings, and deal with a bunch of other problems you don't want to deal with. Don't envy billionaires. Watch the famous Elon Musk interview with Joe Rogan. He openly admits that he's not happy. Money doesn't buy you happiness. The right quantity of it buys you freedom. Too much of it puts you right back into another prison. But you should study billionaires. Examine them dispassionately in a way where you can take what applies to your life and discard what doesn't. Mainly the becoming a billionaire part. Multi-millionaire? Sure, that's about what you need to be comfortable in retirement long term. When you start your business and actually make some real money, you'll get a better idea of what you actually want. You'll surely come to find it isn't billions. Study success. Don't worship it. For every tech billionaire, there are millions of people with successful businesses on a much smaller scale that are happy. Plumbing contractors, owners of laundromats, e-commerce store operators, personal trainers, art dealers on Etsy, home daycare owners, content creators, real estate investors, so many iterations that don't involve becoming an evil villain to get rich. Choose one of those and start your world domination. So what do you think about the video? Will you insert these ideas in your life? Or you want to stick to the understandable road of copy-pasting others' steps? Let us know in the comments section. If you haven't already hit the like button, do it now. Likes help grow the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Now hit the notification bell to receive more video content. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for being with us, and see you in our next video.